everyone, my name's Sophia and welcome back to my channel. I recently came back from a holiday from Australia where I travelled to Adelaide, Melbourne and Sydney. I've been travelling several times before, like to the USA and Croatia and all that, but Australia I travelled internationally alone, which I have done one time before when I went to America. And I feel like I have a few tips I wanted to share now that I have gone more than once internationally alone. The first tip is patience, because flights get delayed or cancelled or changed around all the time, so you might as well be prepared for it so you don't get really upset and disappointed. It happened to me when I was going to Sydney. The flight was delayed by several hours on the way there and back, which was really annoying, but if you're just prepared for it in the start, it's not too bad. There's several reasons to why this can happen and you can't do anything about it, so it's something you just got to accept from the very start and yeah, be prepared for that. Traveling for your first time internationally can be quite confusing, but my tip to you is just ask people, especially people that work at the airport. Just ask them, like, show them your boarding ticket and be like, where do I go, like where do I have to be and stuff like that. And people will be really nice and they'll tell you exactly where to go. I did this when I went to America because I had not done it before. I had no idea what I was doing. And it's not as hard as you think it is. Everything should be on your boarding pass and they will lead you the way. But yeah, if you do get stuck, do not be afraid. Don't try and guess where you're going, because then you're just wasting time and panicking and getting really nervous. So it's best to just ask someone that's working there. Now, if you're traveling internationally, chances are there will be some sort of stopover, and my little tip to you is if you are stopping somewhere for a few hours, once you arrive, straight away go find where it is you need to be when you have to board your next flight. And then once you know where it is, then you can go around and get some food or shopping or sit around somewhere else at a cafe. It's just nice to know where you're going, so when the time comes a few hours later, you are prepared and know where to go, so it's not all last minute, and then you can relax for the rest of the time while you wait for your flight, instead of just sitting at the gate waiting for hours. Like, it's much more fun walking around and shopping and speaking to people and stuff like that. Next tip I have is to find some sort of bag or little case or something where you can put all your itineraries and boarding tickets and passports all together, because especially on international trips, you are going to be showing your boarding pass so many times, it's ridiculous. So I have something, it's like a little plastic sleeve pocket pamphlet thingy where I just had my itinerary here and the passports and all that here. I just think it's really handy, so I just had to like go look in my bag and just find this, and then all of it's there. Like, it's not good having it all randomly thrown in your bag. Like, it's really good to have it all in one place, because if you lose any of these things, like, you're in trouble. Like, your passport is so important, so just keep it all together and you'll be fine. Another travel tip would be to just look after your body really well. Being on planes and traveling stresses you out and you get really dehydrated and stuff, so it's really important that you really look after yourself while traveling. Another important thing is to bring toiletries. I can't stress that enough. When my brother and I went traveling, it was so good that we had all our toiletries, especially for girls. Make sure you have everything you need, because you don't know what situations you can get into. If you are traveling internationally, you're most likely going to have a hand luggage and then your big suitcase. Make sure in your hand luggage you don't have things that you're not allowed to take on board. So make sure you check all the requirements for where you're going and the weight limit, and at the same time don't bring too much, because you're going to be carrying that around for so long and chances are you will not need all of it. That was all my quick little tips for today. I hope you learnt something out of it, and let me know in the comments if there's any other extra tips you have that you can share around for everyone else. Thank you for watching and I'll see you very soon. Bye!